So in the last, aspect of our videos here, we're going to kind of show you taking a look at the business, using SignVOX to help you stay on top of invoices, people that owe you money, the reports, analyzing the business, we refer to as the business intelligence, aspect within SignVOX. So one of the places that is very helpful and easily identifiable is your MyVox tab. If you have the owner's view, you can see sales leads that pay attention. What quotes are getting old, you need to stay on top of. Right here, which completed orders need to be invoiced and billed. So if I want to know, I got $12,000 in 6 invoices that I can go there and bill. So I just click up the order and convert it to an invoice. Hit OK, and then email, the payment or the invoice. All right, send that coupon if I need to again, and send. Again, it immediately starts ticking. My invoice is open. In addition to that, we also have the sales dashboard. A sales dashboard is just business information at a glance, right at your fingertips, without having to really pull a whole bunch of reports. Some of the things you might be looking at are right there in front of you. It does give you some canned reports that you can filter this on. You can also do a custom. You can enter your dates and things like that. Maybe just want to see, let's just see this fiscal year to date. I'll generate that report. Let SignVOX, crunch some numbers, and it'll pull that information up. What I like about this information is that here I have, kind of transaction information. So between quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, this is how many orders I've written. And what's nice is it breaks it down to each individual employee as well as store total. So you can see, you can break that down per employee who does what. And you can see, this guy here, he's really smoking everybody. So total order dollar amount, the order average, you can go through and hit quote numbers, quote dollar amounts, the averages, all the way through your invoices, that kind of stuff, invoice average, and you can put this into a little bar graph, who's doing what and that kind of stuff as well. Over here, you can set sales goals. In SignVOX on the back end, you can set goals, on a monthly basis, not only for the store, but for each individual employees as well. And as you close, you can set the goal here, and as you close invoices, it'll tally and as the month goes on, it'll compare that to the goal. So really nice visual, a target to hit. So over here, we also have activity details. As you enter comments and notes and tasks and you categorize them, you can see how many each person or the store has done. So this is also a good way not to see what people are doing, but a great way to hold people accountable. So if you have somebody that's responsible for making 30 calls a day or 60, cold calls, that kind of stuff, you can actually see, are they doing that as long as they're putting that information in there. And then you get a product mix. What is your business, selling? What kind of things are you selling? With this, you can also, get customers, top 10 customers, how many new customers were written. So if I just want to do, this fiscal year to date again, let's do that. And you can see in quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3, out of the sold, closable, and the leads, these are the people that I've written. And again, for employees, and my top 10 customers with, this one being my number 1 customer solely based on money alone. And I can see all of my customers if I wanted to as well. Just a click of a button just for that year. And I could, put that onto a CSV file to have locally if I needed to. Not only does SignVOX, sync with Quickbooks and MYOB, all your financial information, just about every aspect of it can be exported to a CSV file so you can have it locally and manipulate the data in any format or fashion that you wish. So then we have product mix as well. Again, this is kind of a focus on from that first page. What are you selling and how much are you selling? Let's break that down to year to date so far. Find our business mix. So if I want to see what makes up my vehicle rep category, 27 grand, I can break it down, per item here. So this is how much of the vehicle reps I'm doing, or the banners. You can really drill down and see what you're doing, and click these links and see what kind of orders you're pulling up and things like that. I also have a daily activity. So this is a snapshot of what I did for the day. So if, it's a busy business and you don't have a whole lot of time to really kind of focus on some of the critical elements. How many orders did you write today? How many invoices did you write today? How many payments did you take? So you can see that with a glance. And again, these are all links. So just click that link if you want to, see what it makes it up or what is made of. So in addition to that, it compares it to month to date. So here, today's orders, month to date orders, invoices, month to date invoices. It tracks your AR, what you have in work in progress, what jobs you've completed but haven't invoiced yet, as well as all the deposits that you've taken in WIP that are completed. And you get a cash drawer. So as you enter payments into your database, you can compare that to what you have in hand. So that way, you can make sure there's no discrepancies versus what's been entered and what you have in hand, so there's no over a shortage. You can print this out and file it away. So a real easy way to kind of get a snapshot of what's going on. So in addition to that, you have your reports. So I mean, there's a lot of ways I can get information, at a glance. I can go to my point of sale, and if I really wanted to, I could just say how many invoices were written for today. I can do that date range, and let's just do today to today. I'm going to find that report, and it's going to pull all my invoices. So that's another quick way to do it. Let's go to reports. And with SignVOX, you have a whole bunch of canned reports, WIP, open invoices. If I want to see my aging report, who owes me money, how long is that, been aging. Okay, so these guys owe me money from 0 to 30. There's everything. Again, I can, pull these reports out into any kind of file I want. These are sortable. I could do things if I'd like this. 30 through 60. Do all kinds of stuff. I can go back. Oops, wrong button. And pull in orders, without jobs, invoices, kind of payments, my sales tax reports, everything can be pulled right within SignVOX and manipulated to any kind of report that you would like. Again, this does export to QuickBooks by, a quick export. Click here. And it's going to export the information as I enter it, my customers, my vendors, my individual invoices, my individual purchase orders, and payments. And they go into QuickBooks MYOB as individual transactions. It's not a big ledger entry. So that way you have a complete backup of your data locally. So SignVOX does a really good job of doing everything for your business. And there really isn't a whole lot that it can't do. And it's a pretty easy program to use. And we're here to always support you. We've got a lot of options to do that, via phone, email, and chat. So I hope you enjoyed these videos. And any questions, by all means, feel free to give us a call. Thanks.